We're back. I'm on business today.
Right.
Okay.
Guys, welcome back to the Keeping the Frank podcast show. Welcome back to the Keeping the Frank podcast show with me, your boy, the host with the mostest, you know what I'm saying? Keston Holiday Frank. And I'm with the one with the yellow shirt over here.
Wow, the yellow shirt.
Trigonometry Husbands.
Boop, boop, boop.
Shout out, I gave you a nickname on top of a nickname.
Trigonometry. I appreciate it.
A nickname on top of a nickname.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll put it on a shirt. I will put it on a shirt. Well, cheers.
Oh, should I start drinking already? Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Rude. Disrespectful.
Woo! We're back again. Again.
Here we are.
Welcome back.
Another ratchetry.
Back again. You know, we're on like episode we're on 45 or 46. Almost on 50, man. It's kind of crazy.
What are we going to do for episode 50? Dun, dun, dun.
I think we should get some strippers and shit.
Wow.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Whatever. We'll celebrate.
I mean, we can find a way. Look, I don't mind the strippers.
Yeah?
I don't mind the strippers.
Female strippers.
Smack some ass.
Female strippers.
Yeah, I honestly think female strippers are better than male strippers.
Okay,
I don't know.
cool.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know them, dude, you know.
And I've seen male strippers. I've been tossed around by one.
I was a male stripper.
Were you?
Yeah, I used to.
How much did you make?
I was pretty good. I was out here just slinging it around.
Really? There was enough to sling around?
The first one. Girl.
Let me shut up.
Shit.
I'm just hush. I don't want to know. Oh God, I don't want to know.
You feel me? Am I in these streets?
Lord. Did you get good reviews for being a stripper?
Yeah, I got good reviews.
Okay.
I mean, they all love me.
Okay. Are they looking for you to come back?
They're always looking for me to come back.
All right.
On top of that,
Shout
put it down.
out to you.
Put it down on them too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm that kind of stripper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. I gotta leave with tips. You feel me?
Hey, you know what? More power to you. Make your money how you need to make your money.
Yeah,
sometimes I question, at this time, we all need to start stripping.
You know? Yeah.
I'll wear a mask.
Huh?
I'll strip if I could wear a mask and like no one would know it was me. But I feel like I have tattoos, so they would know it was me now.
Yeah,
but if I wear a mask, then they won't know.
But
I've seen a stripper like that.
That have a mask on?
Yeah, she had a mask and like a whole thing. It was sexy though.
What's her name?
I don't know.
Oh, it's okay. She ain't even.
But I'm saying you couldn't see her face.
Okay.
She was twerking something crazy, and then she had her little thing on, a little veil kind of thing. Like it was cute.
Yeah.
I said, see, I would strip like that.
I have a homegirl that does like pole dancing and shit, but then like she does performances and all that shit, like competitions.
I've taken a pole dancing class before.
Yeah, she does competition. Like, she take this shit serious? It's like a job to her. And then I guess I be seeing like some of her performances and shit. Niggas be throwing bills and shit at her. I be like, yo, you damn near a stripper.
But pole dancing is an art form now.
But
like,
then when you perform
athletic.
in front of people and niggas just out here just throwing bills at you. Here you go. Yeah.
I mean, people throw bills at weddings. Then what?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They throw bills at wedding as the bride and groom strippers.
I'd be like, are you going to take this shit off for something at least? You know what I mean? Can I at least see a titty?
Pole dancing is an art.
Sure, a titty or something.
It's a sport now.
You know what I mean?
Pole dancing is a sport.
Is it a sport?
Yeah.
I saw a competition. I saw the competition shit that Shorty had and whatever the case is.
It is. It's a sport.
Damn.
It's hard to do. It is not easy.
Her upper body strength is crazy.
You got it. You got to swing yourself around, hold yourself upside down and all that. It's crazy.
Do you do that?
No.
Huh? Yeah, but you said you tried though, right?
I've taken a pole dancing class.
Oh, how far did you get on the pole? Did you? You know what I'm saying, was you on the swinging?
I just jumped around. That's about it. I can't.
So, Trigger Trey, what's the episode about today?
I mean, you know, this weekend was interesting. I heard some stories this weekend about different people, different things.
We having story time?
I think it's story time because sometimes I just don't understand at our big age, why some people could just be so dumb. Like, just so dumb. I don't get it.
Damn.
I don't get it.
All right, so I guess in this episode we're having story time.
Yeah.
With Triggs.
I guess I'm gonna confess a lot of. I guess I'm gonna end up confessing a lot of things about my own life.
Yeah,
it's not fair.
I don't really do relationships like that anyway, so you know what I'm saying. So it's okay.
So, but I'm sure you still got stories to add to this.
I mean, I had some stories. I see what I can do. I'm gonna listen to you.
Oh, thanks.
Tell your stories.
Okay.
I'm gonna take notes.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. This is why I can't tell you nothing. Well, nah. So I heard a story about like, when people be in relationships.
Yeah.
And your species. I have to.
I'm about to say.
I have to say your species. I'm not. People lie. People lie.
Yeah.
But I have to say your species because I mainly deal with men.
Okay. Mainly.
I have to say your species.
Yeah.
And even my friends that are men. Like, y'all sometimes lie about some of the dumbest things, or it's the dumbest lie that is going to get you caught. And I feel like if you take the time to think it through just a little bit, then
my leg.
You wouldn't be in like, that's a lot going on there.
Yeah, I'm going to turn this way because I feel like it's going to get deep. Go ahead.
I just feel like then you wouldn't be in some of the situations y'all end up in.
Like what kind of situations?
Where one, either bitches be crazy, they want to fight or do crazy stuff.
I had a couple crazy hoes. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sure you have. Yeah. I'm not gonna say people can't be crazy on their own, but I feel like when men claim that they love someone, they be heartbroken. They only heartbroken because your ass get caught, but also you was dumb to come up with that line. Anyway, all right. So let me tell the story.
I mean, just because you cheat don't mean you don't love the person. I'm just saying.
But okay.
Cheating and love is two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Let's backtrack. So let's start with the story.
Go ahead, let's tell the story.
Without telling too much about the person. So in New York,
okay,
New York has events that a lot of people go to, right?
You're always at them, so I'm
not always at them because I wasn't at this one. I just heard the story. Okay,
you was at another event.
Sort of, kind of. Anyway, but it's like if you got a girl and y'all live in the same city, right? You tell your girl that you go into another state. Like, nah, babe, I ain't gonna be around. I'm not gonna be here. I got places to go. I'm going to visit whoever.
Okay.
But you didn't go to the other state. You end up going to an event in the same city that your girl is in, that you technically live in.
Same borough, different borough?
Different borough.
Okay.
But still a big event that a lot of people go to. So you end up running into shorty friend. Now your ass caught. Why would that be the lie that you tell? Like, why? As a man, your species, why would that make sense?
I've never
tell your girl that you're in another state.
That kind of lie. I mean, if in a different borough, I don't got to really say that lie anyway because I feel like, I'm in my shit, you in your shit. I mean,
but I feel like then to go to certain event, like to me, I feel like as someone that's from New York, there's always the possibility that I could run into somebody else.
I think there's a different way of playing it though. He could have played it differently. He
could have not said he was in another state.
I mean, that's number one. Could have not do that.
Right.
Still go to the same event. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody see him and shit, just don't play the girl close.
You said play the girl close?
Don't play her close.
What do you mean don't play it? What do you mean?
All right. So how did he get caught?
His girlfriend saw him.
Saw him with the other chick.
Or like at least at an event. I don't know if he went there for another girl or whatever, but he was there with people.
So did he get in trouble because of another chick or just because
I don't know all those details.
But it's
still a lie.
He could have made a plan to go somewhere and just didn't go.
But why would you tell? But okay, as a girl, if I
made plans to go places and I didn't go. Circumstances.
To a whole nother state?
Yeah, circumstances.
And you're not gonna say, "Hey, babe, I'm back."
No, what the fuck? We don't live together. I don't got. Oh shit! I forgot to tell you. No, all right, cool, whatever.
There's a possibility. I don't know for sure if this is true, but I'm gonna add this to the story. There's a possibility that his girl might have asked to go to the same event because it's a big event, and he said, "Nah, I won't be here. I'm going home."
That's different.
But
right?
but I'm saying still, like, why would you tell someone again? I'm going home.
Maybe he planned on leaving and did not leave.
Nah,
but just didn't tell her. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's
see that's one of the reasons I don't do the whole big relationships and all that stuff because I don't feel the need to feel the obligation to tell you, hey, if I'm here, if I'm there, if I'm going here, I'm going there. But that's one thing to whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing to nitpick every single thing. Hey, I happen to leave Manhattan, I went to Brooklyn, or hey, I happen to leave Queens, I'm in the Bronx. That's one thing.
But it's kind of the same thing because
if you tell someone, if I say to you, yo, I can't come today because I'm gonna be in Texas, right? And then you like, all right, cool, no problem. But then I run into you in Brooklyn. I'd be like, oh, what's up? You were like, I thought you was in Texas. Yeah, so, like, but you're not my man. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why, if you already technically have, like, why lie to me about being in another state? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. I think that's dumb. I hope the girl don't talk to him no more.
It's dumb. It is kind of dumb, but still, though, like, you know, I think
in an event that a lot of people go to, that's dumb.
Again, it could have been that he was looking to go somewhere, like that he was actually going to leave, and then something happened.
He wasn't going to leave though.
We don't know that. You don't know the details. He wasn't going to leave. So you knew that for sure.
He wasn't going to leave though, because he was sitting there fucked up that he got caught in his little situation.
Well, more of the story.
I just feel like that's dumb. I feel like that is a very dumb, like, lie to tell. And I feel like sometimes men...
You could have made a better lie than that. But
you could have. If you didn't really want to go with your girl and maybe you wanted to go with your friends, then maybe say, like, hey, babe, I'm already going with whoever. Like, but if you want to go, or, you know, I don't know, anything.
Because I know the situation is similar to that, but it's bigger than that because the two people was married. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bigger situation than that, but it's kind of similar where the dude, the husband, right? I guess he had a side piece, he had a side joint, whatever the case is, right? And the side joint came to New York. Now he lived in New York, the side joint from out of state. He said he was going to go out of town. Right, so his wife think he's going out of town.
Okay,
right, but the side joint end up staying with, staying in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So he's now with the side joint while the wife think he's out of town. The problem now is this. You know what I'm saying? From what I heard, the story is the fact that they have I think it's like a credit card or a debit card or whatever. They have a shared account. You know what I'm saying? And he used the card. He used it. Stupid. And I guess that's how Shorty found out that, he wasn't OT. And then I guess she ended up catching them in the act. You know what I'm saying?
That's all so dumb.
That was stupid shit. That was stupid as fuck.
I just feel
don't use the card. Get some cash out.
Right. But that's why I'm like, sometimes, and I know sometimes they say like women are better cheaters than men. Right? Yeah. Because I think that we think about those things. Like, I'm thinking about, he could look at that statement. Let me not use that card. Or he could possibly show up to this event. So if I'm going to be on my sneak tip, I'm not going there where everybody might be. Like, we think about this shit. Niggas don't think about that.
Do you think it's because y'all look at cheating differently than, like, I feel like women and men, we cheat differently, like, because in the end of the day, like, cheating for us is
just physical.
Yeah, I don't think it's no, like yo, I think you always heard this, right? But it's like females are more emotional, male, like, we're not, right? So do you feel like it's like that because y'all put more stake into the person that y'all cheating with than we do? You know what I'm saying? Because for us, it's just not gonna be long lasting and shit. Like, unless it's
but then I feel like shit, but physical or emotional or not, I still feel like if you got a
fat ass, you might gotta take that shit down.
All right. You know, so if you're saying that cheating is more so just physical, not necessarily an emotional tie, which I hear all the time.
Just because I cheat on you, I mean I don't love you.
Yeah. But the thing is that you would then, to me, I think that you would then be better with covering up your shit if you care about me that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, so semi story time. It's my personal business.
Go ahead.
When I have exes that have cheated, right? Because they have.
Can we go with dates, times, persons? Can we bring it down to that level? Go ahead.
Why do we gotta get that specific?
It's story times the past anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Whatever. I know, but I've had exes that have cheated. Yeah. Right? Now, like, I'm not gonna say I'm the perfect person, but I also feel like I've checked many boxes for my exes, whatever. Because they always want to come back. But anyway. But the thing is that, like, the stuff that they, like, when you're that lax with your cheating to the point that it's so blatant, that then means you don't care about me. If you, because if you cared enough, then you would make sure your shit was tight.
I just think niggas don't be thinking about the shit.
And then maybe you should.
Or we're in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, we with our boys, or we out wherever the case is. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not thinking about, let me cover this shit up. Oh my God. It's like,
well, maybe you should if you care about the person.
Super detectives and shit that's, just throw these sheets
I don't, but nobody has to. But the thing is that like you don't always have to be super detective, but you can take an extra some extra time to make sure shit is covered up properly, so your girl don't suspect nothing. That to me means that you actually care about right. Not saying that I condone cheating. I would rather somebody like we've had a conversation on a previous episode about like polygamy, polyamory, and all that shit.
Yeah,
I would rather somebody sit and say, look, I like to do X, Y, and Z. Like, I'd rather truth and honesty versus the lies and cheating. Like, tell me that, you know, you don't think that you can have sex with one person for the rest of your life. So you might, you know, like, I would just prefer honesty, right? Some girls don't like that, whatever. But to me, I feel like if you care about our relationship, my feelings, and all you have to do is take an extra second to make sure I suspect nothing, then at least do that. But if you're so blatant and lax and like it's just so evident that you got another bitch, then you don't care. My last ex was so blatant and like.
But I would say that, right? Like I think you have a point there. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
Right? If he do have another chick that he has that's like, you know, she's not going nowhere, right? I don't care if it's a one night or not. Even if it's a one night or not, tighten your shit up. Well, or because you can get caught off a one night stand, you can get caught off a consistent side chick, right? Either way, for some people, they both gonna be a bad situation. Yeah. So if you're gonna like something simple of like you got like. You fuck somebody, you leave a condom wrapper. That's so basic. I know, right? Just don't use it. Go ahead. Like I had a friend that, so one of my friends was like sleeping with a dude that was in a relationship, right? She knew he was in a relationship. Like it was just kind of like, it was a transactional whatever situation. What's the name? Anyway, it was a transactional situation. They would have a good time. That was it. Nothing deeper, right? But like my friend's hair, you know, because shit, I have curly hair, other people have straight hair. Like she has straight hair, so like her hair probably like people's hair sheds, right? He took the extra time to make sure none of her hair was anywhere, like vacuuming. Like just because he was like, I'm not playing no fucking games. I mean, yeah, but that again, she was a consistent side chick. But even if she was only there one night. That one strand from the one night is still gonna get you caught up. I just don't think most niggas really think about that. But shit. But you should. I mean, we probably should. You should. Not we, because I don't cheat. You don't cheat because you claim you're not in like real relationships. I don't do real relationships. But do you be selling people dreams though? No, I don't. Because a lot of niggas out here be selling dreams. That's the problem. I let people know where I stand on relationship from get-go. You know what I'm saying? Not to saying one day I'm not going to be like in a real relationship or even get married one day. I'm not going to say none of that. You know what I'm saying? I may. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be old as fuck. But still though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At this present moment, at this time right here, it's just, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let anybody know that shit. Like, right, but cool. I think it's better for you to be that transparent with somebody and like it's up to them to decide what they want to do versus how people lie and act like they're at a certain point in their life. Because I've dated people that have legit told me they are ready for a wife, they are ready for a family, they're ready for kids. Just tell you straight lies. I got you. But what I'm saying is that like you sitting here saying all of that. They're telling you that they think that's what I want to hear. Yeah. No, but see, I be hip to the bullshit. And I also said like, listen, as like once y'all ladies understand, right? Especially if you're talking about us being like, you know, at a certain age, you know, late 20s, early 30s, whatever the case is, most of these is gonna cheat on y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And, you know what I mean? This keep a shit a buck. And and niggas is going to tell you what they want to tell you because, you know what I'm saying? They like you or they whatever case. Because there's real like or whatever involved in this shit. There's real feelings involved in this shit. You know what I'm saying? But they're not ready to give that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes are. That's fine. You get those, you know, 1%ers that is ready to give it up. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, listen, and this is the reason why most niggas gonna lie, right? Because they want to, there's some real feelings involved, whatever the case is. But they may cheat from time to time. But so here's my thing. This is my thing though. And I know I think I'm different. Just understand that. You know what I'm saying?
But this
let a nigga, you know what I mean, be honest about his shit. And
but that's the problem.
And just say,
though.
hey, you know what? Rock with it.
But that's the problem. There's a lot of dudes that are not honest. So for me, I feel like there's some group of women out there that agree with my level of honesty that I'm looking for, right? Because I've had conversations with dudes and I've said, I don't think that you're ready for my level of transparency, right? Like, because as open as a person that I am, right? Like, I'm not naive to think that if we've been together 15 years that you haven't had sex with somebody else.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not naive to that thought.
But you're a small percentage of
But that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is though, like, that's why I said I might be an awkward one where I'm like, no, I want that full, because once I feel like you're lying to me, it's a dub. Like, it's a wrap.
See, it's very,
versus you telling me straight up, like, "Hi, babe, look."
It's very rare that we'll meet some, like, let's say someone like me who put on a table. All right, this is what it is, right? Meet someone that
actually listens.
Get it. But all right, you know what? Yeah, I understand. And, you know, I'm with you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Most of these chicks is looking, they feel like they're going to get what they deserve, I guess. You know, a man who is ready for this and ready for that or whatever. And most of these niggas are not. Let's be honest.
But at our big age,
you know,
at our age, like,
I'll be honest with you.
Such
you know, if I was like younger, no kids, I probably see it. I already have kids. It's cool. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I'm not in no rush. I'm not in no. You know, I'm just trying to make this money. I'm out here putting these shows together.
I get that, but I think
trying to be rich and famous. Really rich, not really famous. I don't really care about the fame like that. But
I think men,
fame is good though.
I think men need to also learn how to not sell women dreams. And I understand that. So a guy explained to me that, like, it's about opportunity, right? Like, men are taught that, like, well, this is your opportunity, so you got to figure out how to get it, right? Versus if you might lose some opportunities because of your honesty, but that could still be a better option for you and your peace, right?
True.
But that's why I'm like, I feel like if you go out there and you say, look, I just want to fuck you tonight. I don't want nothing else. We don't have to talk more. I don't care about your deep emotions and desires. I just want to fuck you because you look good. Yeah. There's going to be women that are going to be like, all right, cool, no problem. There's going to be women that are going to say no. Yeah. Right? But I feel like there's men that feel like they have to.
They don't want to hear that no.
They don't want to hear the no.
They don't want to hear the no.
But then now you want to complain, oh, these bitches crazy, blah, blah, blah. But you went out there and you sold a woman dreams just so you could hit. Like, to me, I feel like peace would come first. Like, so I'd rather fuck with a girl that
you don't put any blame in the chick.
No. So I know there's some women that are crazy. I've actually witnessed not too long ago some women that are crazy. Because to me, I feel like if a man is not your man, so I know I'm a part of the small percentile of women that I guess have some sense.
Yeah, because everybody else is stupid.
Maybe. But it's like, so for me, I don't like to assume. Right? So when I'm dating someone, I assume that they are dating other people. I assume that unless you explicitly say to me, we are in a relationship, I don't assume that we are. Right? I will continue to do what I do.
I like that.
You do what you do. Yeah. Right? But so I was dating someone and they were dating other people, which I knew. So to me, I do it. Whatever.
Yeah, because dating is just dating.
But I happened to be in the same space with the other women that they were dating. Right? And they came up to me on some petty shit. And it was like, and so to me, I was like, okay, like what, like, you know, what's your name? Oh, so, like, my name is, well, who are you? Like, all that kind of stuff. And I was just like,
that's how they came at you?
That's how they came at me. And then, like, trying to, like, purposely show stuff on their phone, like, all that kind of weird shit. And I was just like, bro, like, okay, he's fucking you too? Great. I don't think I'm his girl. You his girl? Because, like, from what I understand, he's single.
Y'all could have shared.
We're dating.
Y'all could have shared stories.
No, but not even sharing stories. But, like, to me, I'm just like...
Or come back together the same place.
To me, she was tacky, so it wouldn't happen. But it's like, but you know what I'm saying? So, like, and to tell a story, I spoke to him about it. I was like, look, if you making everybody out here feel like they're special, that they're at a certain level with you or like whatever, then you can go on and do that. Like that to me then is a going extra, selling bitches dreams that they're important.
But what's special though? I mean, like,
because if a bitch is out here thinking that you're her man, like that she has the audacity to come up to somebody else that maybe she might recognize from something, like that to me is a lot.
But that's on her though. That's not on him.
True, but but I also feel that on him that he has kind of semi-sold the dream.
Nah, son.
Yes,
I don't even know homie, and I already know that's not.
I think
because you know
so.
what it is? I've heard that shit too.
I think
before,
so. I think
right?
so.
And it's as simple as me just having conversations with people. Mm-hmm. I like to talk. I talk a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Do you?
Yeah.
I can tell.
I like to have like real conversations.
Okay.
I joke around. Like, you know what I mean? People feel like at ease when they talk to me. We have fun when we talk. You know, when we talk on the phone or talk together in person or whatever. And they may feel at ease. They may feel like, oh, this is more than what it is. Sometimes that's just what it is. It's not even the fact that niggas is saying, oh, we're gonna be together. This and the third. It could just be the fact that she feels super fucking comfortable. You know what I'm saying? In every facet of being with the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Do you buy bitches
chilling.
gifts?
No, I don't buy nobody shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some dudes that go above and beyond.
Sorry, ladies. Not
but
really.
what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, though. There's some dudes that will go above and beyond.
I don't even pay for the hotel. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, no. Well, that's ridiculous. How many you do better than that? I wouldn't fuck you unless you pay for the hotel.
Yeah, now she married, baby.
Anyway, what I'm saying is that there are people that really try to. But I also, when I date people, I also try to understand why they act the way that they act, right? So that person in particular, I understood why they did some of the things that they did. Because that part of it was their issue, like their need for something. The other part of it is like, well, girl, if he ain't say you his girl, then you doing too much. But so I do think it's potentially on both sides. Yeah. I do think there are women that jump a lot further, but I also think there are men that feed into that treat you nice. Like, not saying you have to be rude.
Cause I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the way you're going right now, treat you nice. Like, what is treating someone nice?
But you
and then what is that? Like, just because I treat someone nice, that means what? She feels like, oh, now this nigga's like, I would say this. The realest. I don't do relationships, so I'm not gonna say relationships. I think the realest
that's so sad.
Situationship I've had is probably with older chicks, right? Okay. Because one especially, she like, I was probably like, I think at this point age, I was probably like 19, 18, so whatever. And she was probably in her 30s. She already had like 2 kids or whatever the case. Right. She already know what it was and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about to the point where like, I would have issues with like a chick I'm dealing with, and she'll intervene and be like that cool person on the side, like, you know what I'm saying? Talking to me and the chick, and I even know the chick don't even know I'm smashing this older chick. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And she was the coolest one I ever dealt with. And then I remember I dealt with another like older chick. You know what I'm saying? She was like close to her 40s. At that point in time, I was like mid 20s, like late 20s and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then she started catching feelings. I ain't gonna lie, I was putting it down on her. I mean, we was smashed like almost every day. It was crazy.
See, but almost every day is a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. And she was squirting all over the place. That bed was wet. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But then she started. But then she started getting weird and shit, like talking about, you know, we're together, but not together, but together. I was like, bitch, what you talking about? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So then when my timeline came, it was like, this is why I see us ending and shit. I ended it, you know what I'm saying? And she felt some kind of way. Yeah, she felt some kind of, she didn't go crazy, but she felt some kind of way about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had a random pass through one day where I passed through, and I smashed her one day and shit. But it's cool, whatever the case is and shit. But even with her, I already let her know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you older than me. I don't really mess with the older joints like that. You know what I mean? I'll smash you, but I'm not going to like take you serious and shit.
So I have a question to that, right? Because there was a dude, a friend of mine, I never dated, but we had this kind of conversation about like dating women, having that sexual relationship, but not wanting more than that, right? But you just now said you was kind of smashing her almost every day. Yeah, it was right. Okay,
she was good.
That's a lot of fucking time.
That's a lot of fucking.
So no, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time spent with a person.
So what?
No, see, and that's what I think y'all don't understand. Hold on.
Go ahead.
So the guy I knew, We was just chatting. He was telling us, he said the same thing. Like, why do women catch feelings? X, Y, Z. I said, well, what you talking about? Explain. He said he was smashing a girl. He would go to her house probably about 4 or 5 times out of the 7 days a week, right? Yeah, I said, that's a lot of, like 4 or 5 days a week, because he liked to have sex with her. He liked to cuddle, but he didn't want no emotional connection.
We didn't cuddle.
But regardless, like, he didn't want no emotion. He said he told her what it was.
What about 3 or 4? But
whatever, that's still, but the point that I think that you guys don't realize, and I think that sometimes people can be very selfish. Mm-hmm. You want something now, you want it when you want it, and that's it, right? But when you are in someone's house, in their body, in their space for 4 or 5 times out of 7 days a week, that is a lot of time that you spend with a person.
4 hours.
So and there's no way that you cannot in some way, shape, or form share something about yourself with someone you spend 5 out of 7 days a week with. So if it's casual conversation, whatever, but eventually you're going to start sharing certain things. So in that space, like, somebody might start catching some feelings. You need to either have a hoe for Monday, have a hoe for Tuesday, spread your shit out. You can't spend 5 out of 7 days with somebody and think that they're not going to be like, well, this nigga must like me because he's spending majority of his time with me.
But again, when it comes down to it, right? What did I say?
What did you say? But then
that's
also, how were
matters.
you acting?
So what? My actions don't mean.
Actions don't mean nothing.
Hold on.
Your actions don't mean shit. That's what you was about to say.
No, hold on, right? Because I can care about you, right? I can care, so I can't care about somebody and be like, yo.
I'm not saying you can't, then don't be selfish and spread your time out. Hook up with the girl on Monday and then don't see her until Friday. Don't talk to her Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and be like, all right, you're not my weekend bitch.
I would say this. Me and her wasn't like on the phone.
You don't have to be on the phone. You are in someone's space.
Yeah, so, okay.
And that's the part that
like, she'll hit me up to come over. I'll come over when I.
That's what y'all don't understand.
Beat the cheeks up and then, make the moves.
That's what y'all don't understand. Because if a dude, to me, if I don't like somebody, you're not gonna be in my space that much. That's. I mean, I don't. You're not gonna be in my space that often.
First of all, I don't think number one, a nigga is smashing a chick that he don't like, or a chick is letting a nigga smash that she don't like. That he don't.
Right. But so if you spend
so regardless of the end of the day, like, all right, cool. I like you. You like me. But we understand what it is, right? Because we putting the rules and the laws down before anything happens.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
I get that.
So the rules and the laws
every day, bro.
Now, that just means she got good boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving good dick. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm throwing good dick out. You know what I'm saying? And her box is good. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, I understand. So I've had my transactional situations.
Juicy box.
Hold on. So I've had my transactional situations, and I'm using my air quotes, right? My transactional situations, right? Where, again, I might be in a small percentage, whereas if I know this shit is transactional, I'm also not going to get emotionally invested, right?
Okay.
I know it's a physical thing. You may buy XYZ or pay for whatever, but in my mind, I know what it is.
You're more understanding of the situation that it is.
I am, but I'm also not going to let that person be in my space every day because it's transactional. Like, in the situation that I'm talking about, it's like, you want to hit me this weekend? All right, cool. So a dude I'm talking about,
but it just
he wanted to see me more often, right?
But it just sounds like you haven't been in a situation where you met someone that you want around on that level.
Because I look at both things. I listen to what you say, but then I also look at how you act. But to me, if you don't say, yo, I want to be with you, like, you my girl, then I don't assume that. Okay. So like, I've dated people, here another story. Different ex. Like 3 exes ago. Not the last
one. Whatever. We're not getting no names and shit.
You like to think, why am I giving names?
Because this is keeping it. They all follow me on Instagram.
I can't get.
So what?
They can't give no names.
Know you on the podcast. Know what it is. Know you keeping it honey.
A couple 3 exes ago, right? Dude said, I don't want a relationship.
Which one is that one?
You don't know 3 exes ago.
Which one is rapper? How much exes ago is rapper?
He was the most recent ex.
He's the last one. I don't know last ex.
Yeah. I haven't had a boyfriend for real since then.
Oh yeah, you in mad dates and shit. Got you. So
Yeah,
it's the
it's
last
been
one.
the dating shit.
And then 2 more. Got you. Go ahead.
I think it's about 2 more behind that. Not you trying to deduce. But so like
mathematically speaking,
when I was talking to him, right? He was like, "Yo, right now I'm not looking for a relationship. Like, but I enjoy your company, and that's it." I said, "No problem." Right? We ended up having sex. So, but in my mind, we are not in a relationship. You said you don't want a relationship.
There you go.
So I continue to date.
Do what you do.
But when we linked up, we linked up. So he happened to call me one day, and he was like, "Oh, what was you doing?" I said, "Oh, I just came back from a date. I went to movies with this other nigga." I think that's the
issue.
Why is that the issue?
No.
I'm being transparent.
No, I feel like
the movies.
I feel like you're doing it right, but I feel like that's probably the issue with other chicks.
But hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me finish the story about how he switched up. Right? So I said, "Oh, I was at the movies. I went out on a date." "Oh, word? Yes." "Yo, I didn't realize I was gonna like you as much as I like you." Blah blah blah. So I was like, "So what are you saying? Like, you said you didn't want a relationship." I said, "Okay, cool. So I'm gonna continue to do me." Now you want to switch up and be like, "Oh, you like me so much. You enjoy our time." Blah blah blah. I said, "So what are you trying to do?"
Okay.
They didn't want to be like, "Oh well, and
See,
I'm like,
okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
I get it. This is different. This is what it is. I get it. Right. The way I'm dropping good dick off, you dropping good box off.
But
you know what I mean, hold on. Give me a second. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think I
right?
did.
So I'm
pat myself on the back.
So I'm getting sensitive chicks. You know what I'm saying? You getting sensitive niggas. You know what I'm saying?
They all get.
I get sensitive chicks. You get sensitive niggas. I get the chicks that's like that. Oh, I understand, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? You get a nigga that say I understand, but whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So
should
this be changed? You get the female. You get good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get the male version of the chicks that I get. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas be like, "Oh my god, I didn't know I was gonna like you that much." See, nigga like me, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So we are 2 don't give a fuck ass people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the difference. You got niggas that will talk that shit, but they're sensitive ass niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? And most chicks are sensitive.
I mean, like, I agree.
I've dealt with different type of chicks.
But I just don't. I feel like there's less women selling a dream, obviously, than men.
No, there's more women that want a dream. So they go into shit understanding of what they want. And because think about it, you have most women that will try to change a nigga. That's what I'm saying. So you have most women that want a dream and they'll go after what they want. Mm-hmm. So regardless of what someone is saying, what a man is saying to them, you know what I mean? They'll take it at face value. You know what I'm saying? But in the back of their mind, they're going to change this nigga.
Because I think when people start to look at... But there are some people when they start to look at actions, right? Not... So some people when they start to look at actions besides words, if I say, "I don't want to be with you no more," but I still send you flowers and gifts for Valentine's Day.
Honestly, I don't do that.
But you get what I'm saying?
I get you.
Like, if I'm still doing certain nice things...
This is my thing. We can't go for actions, right? This is why.
Actions then also speak louder than words.
No, they don't, nigga.
But
words is telling you exactly what it is. Actions is
yes
action.
No.
Listen.
Now us arguing.
No, hold on.
Yes and no.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Just as a regular ass nigga, I'm a good dude. I'm a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm considered a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm a great nigga, actually. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I'm a great man. Let's change it around. Right?
You handle your responsibilities.
I'm the kind of man that, you know what I'm saying?
People want to trap and lock down.
I might get some of those too. Right? I'm the kind of man, I'll listen to you. You need me, I'm there for you. I'll, you know what I'm saying? Communicate with you if you need anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, end of the day, you probably going to feel like, you're going to feel a little more... You don't feel a certain kind of way because like, oh, if I need him, he's there. If I need to talk to him, he's there. Or he tells me what I need to whatever. People don't understand that emotional shit is not really what you give physically. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like money wise or whatever case is really what you give within that time. You know what I'm saying? Chicks love that time. You know what I'm saying? That you'll give them. You know what I'm saying?
So then don't give these bitches time if you don't want to be
I'm
with
just
them.
saying, listen, if you need me, I'm here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I give that time.
But
if I said to you, this is not what I'm looking for, this is not what I want right now, or whatever the case is, this is what I mean.
No, so
you know
I agree with you that words, like what I listen to people would say. I listen to what people say. Okay, my ears are open. They're clean. I listen to what you say.
Yes.
Right? But I also believe that your actions also tie into that. So someone can sit there and be like, I love you, I love you, I love you. But then their actions don't show that, right? Then you have to pick which one you're gonna go with. Someone can tell me they love me all day, but if they don't show up for me, then I can't listen to what you say. Someone can say, I don't want to be with you, right? But then their actions show that they want to spend every fucking day with you. Then it's like, well, so maybe you're afraid, but you really do want to be with somebody, because that is sometimes what happens as well. Men, y'all get stuck between these two worlds, right? And I'm not saying that it's everybody, but I feel like men get stuck between wanting to stay to their, like, I'm out here fucking bitches, fucking hoes, blah, blah, blah. But then you want, some people, because not you, because I know it ain't you. No. Some other times, and they want to sit there and be like, but I want that girl that's going to hold me down. I want to have kids. I want to have like a household, blah, blah, blah. Right? So then they feel like, but I don't want to give this up, but I do want this. But right? So it's like,
it's a dilemma.
But at some point, you have to decide at your big age, at the age that you
50, somewhere around there. Yeah,
50,
right.
60. That's when you're gonna start having kids. That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah,
but you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
having kids at old age
it's such a combination of things that I feel like majority of men stereotypically do not realize how it's a combination of your words and your actions. That they, at some point,
you're right about that, because I feel like my words, if I'm telling you what it is,
but you show up at a bitch house every day.
Forget my actions.
What? See,
no,
yes.
Nah,
you can't.
Let's tell you why. Yes, let me tell you why. Yes, right? Because right, what are we going there for?
But there's a lot of people that
we're going for.
So tell me, so tell me this. There's a lot of people that will say things because they don't want to sound vulnerable, but then in real life they feel a certain way, right? Tell me, yes or no? Yes or no? Just in general, yes or no?
Okay, I say yes. Go ahead.
Right. So when you have people that maneuver that way, right? Sometimes you have to take into consideration a little of both. Like if a dude decides to give me a key to his house, give me everything. I meet friends, family, blah, blah, blah. To me, why you do that if you don't want a relationship? Right? Right? Just straight off what I just said, right?
Okay, go ahead.
So then you might say, yeah, no, like I'm not ready right now, but yet I'm talking to your mother. I'm talking to your best friend. I got keys to your house. I'm doing, but why do that?
You're the front runner.
I'm the favorite.
Yes, you're the person that. Okay.
Oh, I'm the most reliable.
You're the favorite. You're the front runner. If he was to change his mind right now, today or tomorrow,
it would be.
There you go.
But the thing is that that to me is where men fuck up, because if you took the time and instead of saying like, well, I know.
That's why I think females fuck up.
How?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all want a man to rush that decision so much.
I don't.
That when a man actually do rush that decision and get to that point, even if he was leading to that direction anyway, and then when he do get there, you know what I'm saying, and then all of a sudden a nigga cheat on you or decide he wants to go different ways, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't ready at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all it's like, listen, we run on two different times. Men and women run on two different times. Mm-hmm. Our timelines is different. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the thing that's not understood, or they don't want to be understood, or whatever the case is.
I mean, I understand.
Our timelines is different. The things we want within that time is just different, right? Y'all make it up here quicker than we do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's why anytime like, you know, like, oh, you know, you have kids, whatever. Yeah, I wasn't up here though. I wasn't there.
That's understandable.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a good father.
The smart thing, because you're a smart man, would have been to use a fucking condom.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and condoms over here.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm like, y'all, you acknowledge, like, I'm not here, but you all have a brain. You are not dumb. You are smart. So you know what happens when a peen goes into a vagina. You know what happens. That's why I feel like dudes don't think things through.
And I would say this, I was a young father. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the youngest father. I was in high school young, but I was like, 20, 22. Your species does not
think things through.
No, we don't. But we understand that though. And I feel like because you're a smart person, you know these things. To expect anything other than that is like is on you.
That's why one of my sister-in-law was
it's
like,
it's on you. It's not anybody else.
No, hold on. So I was talking to my sister-in-law and I was like, oh, this dude I was dating X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. Like, this was stupid. But we both came to the conclusion, like, dude's just going to be stupid. And it just depends on the stupidity that you choose to deal with.
Listen,
and it just doesn't.
We can say dudes gonna be stupid. I can say females are stupid. We could go around. We can say each other is stupid because of whatever situations or whatever we feel is right or wrong to us. You know what I'm saying? Because we all gonna look at it different kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, me and you are similar in the ways because you deal with the male versions of the females I deal with. Niggas coming, and women, I mean, they're like, oh, well, I thought this and the third. Like, bitch, how did you think that in the first place? I told you what I wanted to do. I tell you what it was. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a good nigga and I do what I gotta do and I hold the shit down.
I think there are women that ignore the red flags and, try
There's red flags everywhere.
But I also think men do the same thing.
No, listen, there's sensitive dudes out there. I'm not going to...
But not even the sensitive ones. Like, you can tell when a bitch is crazy. Like, you can kind of sense when a girl is a little crazy. Even if the box is good or not, you can sense a little bit when a girl is going to be crazy.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
but y'all choose to be like, she crazy, but the sex good, and y'all choose to deal with that. I ain't gonna lie. If the head is on point, I mean, I might bypass that craziness a little bit. And then you want to complain. Bitch is just crazy.
Well, I don't complain. You knew she was crazy. I may do a couple of crazy joints. You know what I'm saying? I may bypass it for some head. You know what I'm saying? If it has on point, you gotta take it there. Mm-hmm.
But that's what I think in general, both sides, to wrap this up, I think both sides need to make better decisions instead of solely making decisions off of impulse. Right? Like, people are selfish. They want this. Mm-hmm. So they do whatever because they want that in that moment. Men is impulsive. Versus like actually taking a second to be like, I don't want kids, or she's crazy, even though the head is good. Like, you can, like, I feel like sex wise, you can get good head. Like, you can get head.
Oh, come on. Good head. Let's relax.
I mean,
come on. Sometimes,
that's true. Some guys don't.
Sometimes I would get hit. I'm like, I think you just stop. Let me just turn around.
Some good.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be like,
some guys.
I would stop getting hit and turn them around and be from the back a couple times. Like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
look. I feel.
You know what I mean? And then even when we be even when we be from the back, they don't throw it back. It's like, all right, come on. So I'm like, all right. I mean,
look, I understand.
Now I gotta flip you around and throw your legs in the air or some shit like that, just because you're not throwing this shit back. And it's like, come on now, like some just are lazy and shit too. Man, come on now.
I do. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, it's a lot.
I agree.
Gotta get my feelings and shit.
Some guys are fucking lazy as well, so I understand. But I also feel like if I want dick, I can get dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
same thing. Yeah.
Same thing. If you want vagina, you can get vagina. Yeah, like, if there are a dime a dozen in that sense. You know what I mean? Like, but it's when you
there's more females in this world than men anyway. So
right. So shout outs to y'all. Yeah. But it's like I just my hope is that people would make.
The odds of y'all sharing is very it's very high.
That's why I just want somebody that won't lie and will just be honest and transparent, because that's the type of like.
Well, you gotta be honest with what you want in a relationship too.
I am honest, but niggas be lying. I am very direct. I say, look, I need this. Mm-hmm. I'm very open to a lot of shit, but these are the things that I need. If you feel like you can't give it, then stop talking to me.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know where we at right now because you hit the mark. We can keep going with this shit for hours and shit. We might do like an after joint and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's
so at this point in time right now, I would say know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you guys
Make
for
better choices.
that too. You know what I'm saying? And thanks for reaching out to let's look at the Keeping It Frank podcast. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start doing this shit early because I know I be getting drunk before we hit the end of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on IG. Keep Third Eye Media Network. You know what I'm saying? On IG. On YouTube. Same thing. Third Eye Media Network on YouTube. Follow Trigger Trey. You know what I'm saying? Follow Keston Frank on IG. We're out in the streets, man. Let us know what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know there's gonna be a lot of disagreements in this shit.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? On all sides. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas gonna be like, nigga, why you telling our secrets and shit? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And again.
Good grief.
Yeah. I'm drunk. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Shout out to Jameson. That's who you're drinking. Keep It a Frank podcast. We out. Peace.